Welcome to American Collectibles here at DeKalb Market in downtown Brooklyn. And American Collectibles is a home for everything vintage that you could possibly think of, from 1920s handmade copper whiskey moonshine still from Hudson Valley to these beautiful first editions of Babar the King, and postcards, photographs, dishware, anything that people look at and it tugs at your heart and you say, wow, I remember that. Or
so what are some of the things that the people come in for down on?
People are coming in for a lot of houseware and furniture. We're selling a tremendous amount of furniture and picture frames and pictures and first editions. Actually, we started as antiquarian book dealers and moved on into collectibles a few years ago, and we're now selling quite a few vintage children's books.
Children's books.
There seem to be the new hot collecting craze in books, and we recommend to people that children's books, vintage children's books, are the new 401k. You cannot go wrong with investing. Like, these are U.S. first editions of Babar from the 1930s. And
let's see that.
This is
Babar
the King. And then look at these end papers, how beautifully these books were produced, and the illustrations are still so crisp and clear and so much fun to look at. So, you know, we have books and people come and say, oh, I had that book as a child. That was my favorite book. We had a scratch and sniff Little Bear Christmas book from the 1970s.
Wow.
That we sold this past weekend, and this gentleman bought it. He said, oh, I remember this book.
Scratches.
As a kid, it was my favorite book. And little pieces on various pages where you could scratch it and you'd smell the pine, and it would really evoke the whole Christmas spirit.
I see.
So those are very big. We sell a lot of letterpress. Letterpress, that's, you know, before there were computers, people could actually print things. And one of the ways he did it was with the old printing press that uses these lead pieces of type. So we sell letterpress type. We sell typewriters. Here, you know, we've moved some things around for you. You can take a look. This is actually a portable typewriter.
Wow.
From late 40s, early 50s, Remington. Weighs a ton, but it was the early version of the portable typewriter.
Wow.
And letterpress type, it wasn't just limited to the Roman alphabet, the English-speaking alphabet. We have some type here. It's from the Chinese alphabet.
Oh.
And we picked these up from a Chinese language daily that had converted into computerized printing. And so they got rid of their old type. Basically anything you could think of, we'll have it. Just ask us. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you, because we travel all up and down the East Coast, through the Appalachian region, out into out as far west as the Mississippi.
Wow. I'm looking for a genie in a bottle, Donald.
A genie in a bottle? Well, I'm looking for that too. I'm looking for that since I was about this tall.
Yeah.
I first heard about that. I used to take like an old soda bottle and rub it when I was a kid. I said, Genie, I want to make a wish.
Wow.
But it hasn't happened yet, but who knows?
Okay.
We find so many magical, wonderful things all the time. So we're here at American Collectables at DeKalb Market, and you can find us on Facebook. That's Collectables with COLLECTABLES, American Collectables. You can find us on Twitter at American Collect. You can certainly find us here at the Cow Market through the end of the year and then back again in the spring. Or you can call us at 917-435-8730 and tell us what you're looking for. And the odds are good.
Odds are good.
That we'll find it. Now, there's one of my favorite children's books from when I was little, and I just found a copy of it. It's called Mr. Pockets. And it's about a man with this big coat that was full of pockets. And if you asked him for something, he'd pull it out of the pocket. But the secret was you had to ask him for something that you wanted to give to someone else. If you asked for yourself, the magic disappeared.
Wow.
But if you wanted to give it as a gift, he could, a horse, anything, a car.
I'm going to go for that genie in the bottle and give that to myself. Okay, very well, Donald. And what's your website again?
It's, go to Facebook. Put in American Collectables as your search, and there we are.